I can't. I don't. I, I, I can't believe this is going to be real. Like, I legit cannot believe this is going to be real. Right? And I'm sure I'll find it for the thumbnail, but there was you've probably seen it all over the internet where like these fake movie posters that made Hasbro board games like horror movies. You guys remember those? You probably saw them a lot all over the internet, right? But no, yeah, we're getting those. We're legit getting those as we're getting one as a legit movie. This comes part of the wave of horror movies that are based off of like classic properties. It all starts with that stupid Blood and Honey movie, and then we got the Mean One. And once Mickey Mouse got into, Steamboat Willie got into public domain, they've made Mickey's Mousetrap and soon to be Screamboat, and we're getting a whole Pooniverse. I fucking hate that word. And now we're getting a Hungry Hippos horror movie. Yeah, you read that right. The director's name is James Nunn, by the way. Not to be confused with James Gunn. Oh, no. But, yeah, according to Variety, this movie is going to be coming out probably around next year, and God help us all. Now, not to say, like, you can't do a horror movie or a creature feature based off of a hippo. I'm surprised it took so long to get, actually. The idea of a killer hippo movie, I'm surprised never got more love. The only time I've really seen killer hippos in any movie that came close to being a horror was Congo. And that was like one scene. So to have like a full-on like killer hippo movie, I'm shocked that it took as long as it did, right? Like, the fact that we're getting this now is nothing short of like, really? It took that long? Because for those who don't know, I know a lot of people like know this now, but there's been a long-standing tradition of thinking that since herbivores were, little dyslexia right there, hippos were herbivores, the big thing was that they were harmless. But no, hippos kill more people in Africa than any other animal in the continent. They're one of the most aggressive animals in existence, and they got some serious power behind them, and will literally like swallow you, take bites, and then throw you back up to murk your ass again. They don't play games. So the fact that it took so long to get a hippo horror movie is like, really, it took that fucking long. But the fact the movie is going to be called Hungry, and it is going to be a horror parody of Hungry Hippos. So I do imagine there's probably going to be a scene where we get a scene where they're like using little balls to like throw at the hippo, and it eats them, and it eats the little balls to confuse it so the people can escape. The plot of this movie is apparently what this movie's this movie's plot, if you can call it that, is a group of holiday goers who are now trapped in the Louisiana swamps with a hippo that has been moved there, probably by animal trafficking, and the hippo got loose and is now free in the the Louisiana swamp, ready to just maul people. Because I believe it. Hippos quite are more than capable of decimating a group of people just on the fact of you're right there. And don't get me wrong, it sounds cool. I'm just like of the mindset of the first thing I thought of when this was real, I was like, there is no way this is fucking real. And then I looked into it, it's real. And I was like, someone had to have seen those fake horror movie posters of the Hasbro games, because there was like a horror one for Hungry Hippos. There was one for Chutes and Ladders, Guess Who, Operation, Candyland. But someone looked at that and went, I'm going to make Hungry Hippos a legit horror movie. And here's the thing. We're all going to go watch it. We're going to go watch it, even if the trailer looks so awful. Because our morbid curiosity is what's going to get this movie like probably a whole like horror candy, like a whole board game universe, just like how, Blood and Honey launched the Pooniverse, because our morbid curiosity is going to get the fucking better of us, and we're going to watch it, even though it's probably going to be god-awful. I imagine the hippo itself is going to be like CGI on the level of a Asylum and or a sci-fi original movie, and the story itself is probably going to be paper thin with characters you don't care about. This isn't going to be like high-quality stuff, I'm just saying. So the fact of the matter is like, this guy, whoever, James Nunn, who I'm convinced is probably not his real name, could be. I just find it funny that, like, I'm laughing because, like, the fact that this is real is so dumb. Is making this a movie. So I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't know what else to say at this point. Other than, yeah, it's a thing. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this Hungry Hippos horror movie? Jesus, I thought I'd never say that as a whole sentence. Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.